The woman who laughed at a poor mechanic had no idea that one day his private jet would land right in front of her. In that moment, the entire city would discover the truth she never imagined, and the man she once called worthless was actually a billionaire. Amina had always dreamed of living a life of luxury. She loved beautiful clothes, expensive restaurants, and the attention that came with wealth. In the busy city of Lagos, everyone knew that Amina only wanted one thing: to marry a rich man. For her, love was important, but money was everything. Not far from Amina's apartment was a small mechanic workshop where a man named Malik worked every day. Malik was quiet, hardworking, and kind. His hands were often covered in engine oil, and his clothes were simple. But Malik had a heart full of determination. For years, he had secretly loved Amina. He believed that one day she might see the man behind the grease-stained hands. One evening, Malik decided it was time to tell Amina how he felt. He saved his money for months and bought the best ring he could afford. Then he invited her to dinner at a small restaurant. His heart pounded as he looked into her eyes. Finally, he asked the question that had lived in his heart for years. He asked Amina to marry him. For a moment, Amina stared at the ring in silence. Then she suddenly burst into laughter. The sound echoed across the restaurant as people turned to look. She shook her head and pushed the ring back toward Malik. "I can't marry a mechanic," she said coldly. "I deserve a man who can give me luxury." Malik said nothing, but inside, his heart quietly broke. Just weeks later, Amina began dating a wealthy businessman named David. David drove expensive cars and wore designer suits. He took Amina to luxury hotels and glamorous parties. She proudly showed him off everywhere she went. Whenever she saw Malik in the street, she smiled with satisfaction. She believed she had finally escaped a life of poverty. One day, news spread across the entire city. A powerful international investment company was arriving in Lagos. They planned to build luxury hotels, shopping centers, and a massive new airport. Only the richest and most influential people were invited to the welcome event. David received an invitation, and of course, he brought Amina with him. At the private runway, the guest waited with excitement. Suddenly, a sleek black jet appeared in the sky. The aircraft slowly landed as cameras flashed and people whispered. Everyone watched as the door opened. A tall man stepped out wearing a perfect suit and dark sunglasses. When Amina looked closer, her heart nearly stopped. The man stepping out of the private jet was Malik. Several executives rushed forward to greet him. "Welcome back, Mr. Malik," one of them said respectfully. "The board is ready for you." David looked confused. "You know him?" he asked. The executive smiled. "Of course. Malik owns the entire investment company." Amina felt the world spin around her. The poor mechanic she once mocked was actually a billionaire. Malik slowly turned toward Amina. Their eyes met for the first time in months. Amina tried to smile nervously, hoping he might forgive her. But Malik only looked at her calmly. Then he spoke words she would never forget. "Some people only see value after they lose it." And with that, Malik walked away. Forever. What do you think? Did Amina deserve a second chance? Or did Malik make the right decision by walking away? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful stories about love, betrayal, and the truth about money.